Peace everyone, it's BlackHighPriestess. I know it's been a minute, but I gotta get back into my my cooking groove and everything. I got some great upcoming things for you, some more witch's brews, some more salads, kale salads, and I have more soap. I'm stocking my shop and everything, so thanks for your patience. But obviously, like, I don't know why I wasn't doing it like this the whole time, but you know, I'm secretly blind, so whatever. But I have here a little shot of some black rum, and then I made some black tea with mint, pumpkin spice, a little ginger beer, and some almond milk. So it's just a little mixture I have here that I'm going to do a shot with while I make the salad. I'm going to demonstrate how to make a salad for you all. Or how I make it at least. And I actually have some things prepared so it won't take like 3 hours. But I basically have some kale here and I'm going to finish with that. But basically I take the kale and the bottom part of the leaves, I just kind of rip off and just kind of rip up instead of chopping them because it's just easier. It's nice to work with your hands. And I already have everything pretty much rinsed and everything like that. And then the stem, you know, just rip the leaf off of the stem and save the stems for compost or whatever you want to use them. You can save the stems for stew actually too, if you really want to be super sustainable. But I just save it for compost. I hope you all can hear me too. Let me know if you can hear me. Let's see. So I basically just rip the stem off like that. I'm just demonstrating with a few, just kind of skin the stem there, rip this part off. It's good to work with your hands a lot, especially with your food, put your good energy. That's why cooking is typically healthier than eating out because you're putting your energy or you're getting, you know, some home cooked energy, usually from a matriarch or, you know, a parental figure in the family that can actually instill their love and their energy into it. And again, I talk about cooking being a foundation of witchcraft. Oh, thanks. You can hear me good. And then I have plenty here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the kale by the vine and rough chop it. So I hope you all like my my shooting range souvenir. That one's fine. I did miss one and then I got one down there. So that was fun. I'll post those pictures pretty soon. I'll post them by next week. I have a lot of pictures to post, photo shoots I haven't posted. I just have a lot, you know. So alright, so we got the kale in here. And I like to overdo it with the kale because I can munch on the salad for like 2 to 3 days. Just kind of. And so what I like to do, I first dress it and I've rinsed everything already. So what I'm going to do is, and you can give it another quick rinse, you know, but I like to keep most of the chlorophyll kind of flavor in there, but it's good to just give it a quick rinse as some, you know, especially if you pick it fresh from the garden, you know, some little dust particles and dirt particles can get released once it's chopped, but it's good to just keep that fresh, you know, it's like a grassiness that I like personally. So olive oil, and then just kind of work that around with your hands. And that's why I just do it over the plate because, again, I guess got to get the right tools, bowls and everything that are big enough for how I make it. But just kind of massage the olive oil into the kale really well. You know, you can take your time. If the bowl was a little bigger, I wouldn't have to so much, but just kind of toss it there. Right? And then fresh squeezed lemon. And I kind of just gotta since my hands have a lot of oil on it, it's hard to squeeze, so you gotta use what you got. Indigenous cooking show. So, peace everyone. Hey, Natalia, how you doing? Peace everyone. Who else is that? D to the J. Peace. And then you can kind of strain the seeds. Actually, you would want to strain the seeds out. These lemons are really hard. I don't know why. I didn't roll them. You should roll the lemons too. That's a good way to soften the lemons up. I'll do that next time. Just kind of roll the lemons. But I'm gonna put 2 fresh squeezes. And toss it a little bit. It's just good. It's like when you have toothpaste and you gotta like squeeze it from the bottom to get all the toothpaste out. That's how you do your lemons. Just do your lemons like that. You can't go wrong with it. That's also how you get your lime juice out when you have your limes over your tacos. For those of you who are like me, who like a little taco with your lime juice. And then toss it with the seeds and all. Seeds are good to eat too. Does no harm. Sometimes I end up just spitting them out and then like just collecting them and then I plant them. Because I have lemon trees growing right now, so I'll probably donate some of them too. But I'm going to grow some big lemon trees. Ooh, yeah, shout after all that lemon, lemon and olive. And so last thing I like to just dress the kale with is vinegar. I love apple cider vinegar. Any vinegar will work, but apple cider vinegar just has like a nice kind of balanced flavor where you can top it with any dressing and it'll still, you know, be nice. Whereas if you use like a red wine, white wine, balsamic vinegar, you know, the flavor's kind of already. Apple cider vinegar just has like a sweet kind of vinegar flavor, nice balanced base to it. That's in my opinion. It could be a little tart for some people. So again, any vinegar will work. As you know, I have a very Caribbean, Mediterranean palate, so. And apple cider vinegar, I can't stress enough how good it is for your body, especially for regulating your hormones, especially for women around your menstrual, things like that. So apple cider vinegar is a winner. And so I put it over because all the juices come down, but I like to just kind of save it. So I pour it over one more time, just kind of collect it. Toss it there. And it's like a lot of kale, but like I said, it's a salad that's big enough for, you know, for 2 people, or like a family style, dinner style salad, you know, or you can just, one person can munch on it for, you know, 2 to 3 days, depending on how often you eat. But I just kind of like to make it like this. All right, so that's just the base there. And you know, I think I'm out of capers, unfortunately, which is my favorite thing, but I have some chopped up cucumbers here already that I'm just gonna sprinkle around. And then got a few more ingredients. I'm gonna chop up some broccoli. I've already rinsed it and everything. I just want to keep it cool in the fridge. I forgot to pull the broccoli out. But I love chopped broccoli on top of my salad. It just has like a nice flavor, and it has a nice crumbly texture. I'm a huge texture eater, so I'm not big on slimy textures like, you know, custard, you know, okra, anything too slimy or jelly. You know, I don't mind like peanut butter and jelly or actual Jello, but anything that's too slimy, you know, or anything too gummy, like calamari, oysters. I'm not huge on things like that, but I like a nice dry crunch or a nice dry moisture, a little crumbly moisture. I'm just really big on texture, so you all can tell me what type of texture do you all like when you eat? What textures do you like to feel in your mouth? I think I really am in love with the texture of the broccoli and just like the flavor, just the flavor that it adds. It smells nice too. But yeah, I love broccoli. It has that dark green, leafy, you know, it's like leafy, but it's a different texture. Like Brussels sprouts, tastes a little different than Brussels sprouts, but I also do love Brussels sprouts. Broccoli. I just love the way it crumbles. And then the stem, it's almost like a cucumber texture too. So it adds, you know, a bit of a crunch. And a little hardiness. And I like to just I like to start with the green base and let it build up from the green to the colors as we add more colors in. So, but typically, you know, I would, you know, it's got cucumber, broccoli, and then I would add capers, and then green pepper, and that would be like a nice green base or whatever other green ingredients. If you just wanted to do like a nice green goddess type of salad. Right, chop, chop, chop. I like fine chop because I eat like a bird, like a baby. I'm one of those people who doesn't eat crust. You know, your teeth develop based on your diet, if you're an herbivore, omnivore, or a carnivore. So the less meat you eat, the flatter your teeth develop because they're more designed for kind of for chewing and digesting vegetation, and that, you know, requires more of a flatter tooth to break down those things versus carnivores' teeth and canine teeth specifically will develop to be sharper so you can rip through the meat and the tendons and things as a meat eater. So, I tend to chop up, I tend to chop up things a lot because it helps with digestion. And then let's add some carrot. I'm going to chop up a little carrot. Just the tip of the carrot hit there. Sprinkle that around. And then add some carrot. Some color. It's like it really pops off of the green. And off of the plate apparently. But you gotta kind of aim when you're using this, so you can have fun with it. But then you get this like Sharpie, and then you can just chop that, make smaller ones, sprinkle it around. carrot on there. Just really kind of pops off the plate like that. It's beautiful. I'm gonna add some more. I just want to show you all a little up close what we're working with. Doesn't that look beautiful? Ooh. Okay, peace everyone. Peace everyone. Yeah. Glad you guys are enjoying it. All right. So, get a little more carrot. Because again, it's a big salad. And then next, I have a mixture. But I do have some salmon that I'm going to top it with. Again, I like to do it this way for people who are raw vegan. And then people who are vegetarian. You know, so raw vegan, you know, you have the base of the salad where there's no dairy or animal products, including dairy, even honey for the hardcore ones, which comes from insects, bees, considered an animal. So when I add a little cheese on it, that'll be for the vegetarians who could do dairy, but no meat. And then when I add the salmon on it, that's for, you know, pescatarians like myself. Pescatarian is a diet where you mostly just eat fish, certain vegetables. It's a very island Mediterranean type of diet too, because you know you're close to the coast, so you naturally can fish, as opposed to being more inland where you would probably hunt more gamey type of meats and animals. Deal with farm type of animals or forest gamey type of animals in the forest. All right. Carrots. Okay. And let me know if y'all have any questions. I will be still doing live oracle consultations and answering questions, talking about different things. Answering people's questions that people have asked me. If you can't afford $50 an hour, it's not in your budget, or some people like to kind of tiptoe around spiritual things, and like to kind of feel it out, which is normal if you don't live a spiritual paranormal lifestyle, and you just kind of want to see what it's about, make sure nothing pops out at you. Now. Here I already have chopped up a mixture of, thank you, I'm glad it looks good, it's going to taste delicious. Here I have a mixture of shallots, jalapenos, tomatoes, two different types of tomatoes, some heirloom tomatoes and Roma tomatoes, and garlic. So I have tomatoes, jalapenos, garlic, and shallots chopped in here already. And so aside from the jalapenos, this will add extra color. The jalapenos are green too, but this will just add extra color. And also it saves time, so you all aren't watching me chop every single thing, even though some people may enjoy that. That way I can actually show you all. But I'm just going to top this mixture here. I got more than enough, actually. That's good. Alright, so to add a nice spice, a nice, almost like a pico de gallo flavor minus the cilantro. which I'm gonna leave out this time. But you know, I do cilantro in different salads. I'm gonna come up with a series of salads and come up with a few different type of recipes. Different lettuces, different ingredients, experiments with some stuff. And last but not least, some olive tempeh. It's already, it's an olive medley that's already kind of chopped and screwed already. So I'm just gonna drizzle that on top. Love olives. This is olive tempeh. So it's a mixture of different olives, chopped. Already. Get that all over the place. It comes out a little chunky, so. And probably because I'm using a knife to spread it around, but whatever. I gotta get a lot of kitchen tools. I should start a GoFundMe for like my foodie channel, so people can donate kitchen tools and studio space, whatever. But goals, goals, goals. All right, cheers to that. So for the raw vegans, here we have the kale tossed in apple cider vinegar, fresh squeezed lemon, olive oil, topped with cucumber, broccoli, tomato, shallots, garlic, jalapenos, olive tempeh, carrots. So that's for the raw vegans. Hope it looks lovely for you all. I have something on my face. All right. So for the vegetarians, we're going to add some cotija cheese. How about that? Because I just want it to be nice. And again, I'm just like a crumbly, like when those little ice cream dots came out, I went crazy when I first saw those at Great America, because growing up I used to go to my dad used to take us to Great America every summer and force us to go on roller coasters. So like now, you know, because he would like force us to get over our fears. I don't know if anyone else had a father that survived Vietnam. You know, very adventurous childhood, to say the least. But we're going to top it with some cotija cheese. Some regular cotija cheese, but feel free to get like a nice expensive one. But I just love cotija cheese. It's like the Parmesan. It's like a Mexican Parmesan cheese. It's got a creamy flavor. It's not too overbearing. It's like queso fresco. Very fresh. Kind of creamy, kind of, you know, a little salty. You know, it is what it is. So it's like a mound of salad, but we're gonna stop there for now, even though I'll probably add more later, but we're gonna stop there for now. Love cheese. All right, so now we have for the vegetarians, just a little cheese on top. No harm, no foul, right? If you don't mind a little extra mucus during COVID, if you're not already having coughing problems, just add a bunch of cheese on there. And take Mucinex for a week. But that's another story. Anyway, now, and I have the, oven on. And if you hear like the beeping in the background, it's because obviously I have to change the battery in my smoke detector thing, and it's detecting this. You can see the smoke rising from it, which I was just keeping warm. Some salmon. So I had a pack of salmon that I made. And again, like I said, because the salad lasts a few times, I'll have a few different ones, but I'll probably add a couple on top. And just in case you're wondering, I marinated the salmon in olive oil, salt, pink Himalayan sea salt, and just some actual pico de gallo salsa that I had left over. I just threw it on there, which again will add cilantro, tomatoes, jalapenos, lime juice, and onions. So that's great, you know, just to marinate salmon in anyway. And I just threw some lemon slices on for good measure, and some artichoke pesto, which basically has artichoke hearts, garlic, olive oil, you know, a little vinegar, what have you. So yeah, the artichoke pesto will give it a nice, interesting flavor as well. So I'm going to take a couple of these delicious bad boys and top the salad with. Alrighty. Probably more than a couple. I'll try. They're kind of thin, but basically, ooh, yum, 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 yum. I guess that's cute enough, so we'll leave it like that. But you all get it, right? Like, I'm gonna add like 2 more and grub out, but you know, you get it. So, there it is. I wonder, let me see if I can actually detach the phone without it. Let's see where my, oh, it looks charged enough. Let's see if I can. Sorry for the lighting. I just got a lot going on. All right. There it is, steaming too. Nice piece of salmon on top. Of course, the salmon is topped with everything. So, and then that's for the pescatarians too. Nice pescatarian kale salad. So once again, kale, tossed in apple cider vinegar, olive oil, fresh squeezed lemon juice, topped with carrots, cucumbers, jalapenos, tomatoes, shallots, garlic, Roma and heirloom tomatoes, cotija cheese, broccoli, and with some salmon, marinated, oven marinated salmon, slow cooked with pico de gallo, lemon slices, artichoke pesto, and olive oil, salt, and a little thyme. Yes, broccoli. So there it is. Hope you all have enjoyed this upload and everything. And just let me know if you all want to see any meals in particular. If you all have any questions. I may be doing some voodoo tarot readings for just a little special for Halloween. I think the Most High will forgive me. So if anyone's interested in that, I'll probably be going live doing some promotional things for my brand. But I'm really excited that I finally got my website looking up to par, so you can check it out on mobile and on your laptop, BlackHighPriestess.com. And check out my Etsy shop, which I'm stocking up. I just made some moonbeam soap, some Black Rose Exorcism, and as soon as I get some more Red Velvet Ritual, I'll be selling the Iyami Trinity soaps, the bars, the charms, and hopefully by Halloween I'll have the exorcism kits ready. All right, peace and love.